You wake up. Just a normal morning. Coffee. Phone. The usual noise of the world. Then a notification hits your screen. Not an ad. Not a message from a friend. An emergency alert. You are the president. Effective immediately. That sounds impossible, right? 1 second you're a normal person. The next, you're holding the most powerful title on earth. But here's the part nobody prepares you for. You didn't get a ceremony. You didn't get a parade. You got a phone call. In the middle of a crisis that's already spinning out of control. World War III didn't start with a bang. It started with silence. Diplomats stopped answering calls. Borders quietly closed. Nobody wanted to say the word war out loud until it was already happening. And now, somehow, the decisions land on you. Let's slow down for a second. What does that actually mean? It means every screen in the Situation Room turns to look at you. Generals, advisors, people twice your age, waiting for your voice. Your first instinct is to feel powerful. Ultimate authority. Nobody can override you. But the truth is stranger than that. You're not actually in control of much. You're in control of choices, inside a system that's already moving on its own. Reports start coming in. Troop movements. Missile tests. Cyber attacks on infrastructure. Half of it is confirmed. Half of it is guesswork dressed up as certainty. Here's something most people don't know. In real historical nuclear close calls, presidents and generals often had minutes, not hours, to decide if an attack was real or a false alarm. Radar glitches. Software bugs. A flock of geese mistaken for missiles. Now imagine that pressure sitting on your shoulders. Not hypothetically. Right now, in this scenario, it's yours. An advisor leans in. Sir, ma'am, we need a decision. You ask a simple question. Is this confirmed? The room goes quiet for half a second too long. That hesitation tells you everything. Nobody actually knows for certain, but everyone is waiting for you to act like you do. This is the trap almost nobody talks about. In a crisis, looking decisive often matters more than being right. Leaders who pause to double-check get called weak. Leaders who act instantly get called strong, even when instant action is the wrong call. So what do? Here's where the story usually goes one of two ways. Path 1. You retaliate immediately. It feels justified. It feels like strength. Missiles are launched in response to missiles that might not have even been real. Path 2. You pause. You ask for verification. You absorb the criticism of looking slow in exchange for not making an irreversible mistake. History actually gives us a real example of Path 2. In Mil Novocento's Eoitenei trace, a Soviet officer named Stanislav Petrov received data showing incoming American missiles. Every system told him it was real. He waited. He didn't launch a counterattack. He trusted his gut that it was a false alarm. He was right. A satellite glitch, mistaken for an attack. If he had chosen differently, the outcome could have been catastrophic. Notice something about that story. The hero didn't act fast. The hero acted slow, on purpose, under enormous pressure to do the opposite. That's the reframe this whole scenario is really about. Back in your Situation Room, the same test is happening to you. Your advisors are split. Half push for immediate retaliation. Half push for patience. Both sides believe they're protecting the country. Neither side is lying to you on purpose. They're just seeing the same uncertain picture through different fears. This is the real weight of the presidency. It's not one big red button. It's dozens of small, unclear moments where doing nothing feels just as dangerous as doing something. You ask for 60 more seconds. Satellite confirmation comes back. Ambiguous. Not clearly an attack. Not clearly safe either. You have to choose anyway. Here's the mirror moment. This story isn't really about missiles or war rooms. It's about you, right now, in your actual life. Because you make smaller versions of this decision constantly. Under pressure, do you react instantly? Or do you pause, even when pausing looks weak? A heated argument. A high-stakes email. A decision at work with incomplete information. Your brain treats those moments like tiny war rooms. Adrenaline spikes. Everyone's watching. Something inside you says, act now. But the Petrov story whispers something different. Sometimes the strongest move is the pause. So back in that Situation Room, you make your call. Not retaliation. Verification first. You buy time instead of buying disaster. The room stays tense. But no missiles fly, based on information nobody had confirmed. The alert clears an hour later. Not an attack. A cascading system error Triggered by a cyber attack testing defenses, not launching weapons. Disaster avoided. Not because you had more power than anyone expected, because you used the smallest, quietest power available to you. The power to wait one more moment before making something irreversible. You woke up this morning as a normal person. By the end of the day, you didn't just survive being president during World War III. You proved that the most powerful decision in the room isn't always the loudest one.